Welcome back to episode 1.5 of Gloves Off.
I appreciate you guys bringing me back on. This is exactly where I want to be at 8:30 on a Friday morning.
Let's go. So let's get back to it. We want our listeners to know more about you. So Kendall and I are just going to ask you more fun questions to get to know more about number 6.
Sweet.
Shifting to Penn State, what is your favorite thing about Penn State?
I would just say like how sports passionate everyone is here. Like it's a big part of what brought me here. Like I just loved how everyone loves sports here. Like it's such a community. And like especially at Pagula, like the Roar Zone is insane. It really is the best student section in college hockey. And that's a big part of what brought me here.
What's your favorite restaurant at this place? You know, with all the selections from Belfont to State College.
That's a good one. There are definitely a couple good restaurants. Like I don't want to say the Tavern.
Oh, that's a lie, Jimmy. You know what your favorite
But-
restaurant is.
I mean, it probably is, but
No, not the Tavern.
oh, what, Mr. Wish or Hibachi Express? No, that's not a restaurant though. That's like a pickup,
It's like
takeout.
He eats
Takeout,
Mr.
yeah.
Wish probably 4 times a week.
Mr.
No,
Wish
no.
has really good fruit boba tea.
Yeah, they do.
They have really good fruit
It's
tea.
so good.
You gotta
And it's
try it,
actually-
Kendall.
It's actually Hibachi Express. It's Hibachi Express and Mr. Wish inside of Mr. Wish. But no, favorite restaurant, like I love the Tavern. Like really good food. A little pricey, so like not somewhere I go out to eat every time. But the place Faccia Luna too is super good. It's like an Italian place over by, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like 3 minutes off campus. Super good. Have you been there?
No, I haven't been there.
You got to try it.
Faciolunas?
Yeah, Faccia Luna, good date spot.
What's your favorite
Good food.
I'd have to go with Federal Tap House.
Really?
I love Federal Tap
I
House.
like going there better than, like, the Tavern's a nicer environment, but I think Federal Tap House is better food.
No way.
What's
The-
your go-to dish? Like, what do you get when you guys go to Federal Tap House?
I get salmon all the time.
I usually get the lobster mac and cheese or the crab mac and cheese. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
I think it's crab mac and cheese, but that's what I get when I go there.
That with the New York strip steak, wings, and I think it's like the crab corn dip. The corn
Yes,
dip.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about like my next meal. I'm not gonna sit there and eat the whole thing. Like I gotta make sure I got some food for later.
On the topic of food, I have heard that the hockey team loves ice cream, and you guys have snack time on away games. Can you
Oh, we
elaborate
do.
on that, please?
We do, yeah. So like when we go on the road, we always have snack. It's usually at like 9 p.m. And we'll get grilled cheese, tomato soup, quesadillas, and then ice cream. Some Sunday bars are better than others. But yeah, like we love our ice cream. And I know like a lot of guys have a like little ritual of they'll go get frozen yogurt before games. So even when we're not on the road, guys are still getting their ice cream / frozen yogurt in. But yeah, no, that's something we really enjoy when we're on the road.
So what do? Send a message in the group me and say it's snack time?
That's literally exactly what they do.
I actually
Like
love snack time.
it's always like on our teamwork schedule. It's just like the scheduling thing we use. But like they always text us like snacks ready, and then everyone usually runs down there.
Do you guys
Now
have
guys
snack
will show
ready?
up like 20 minutes early.
Yeah, snack time is usually after meetings for the home games at the hotels. They have a bunch of foods from like chips, salsa, pretzels, chicken tenders. But honestly, my favorite part about these games and traveling to the hotel is the ice cream. You get some apple fritter, some ice cream, some whipped cream, and some hot fudge. Oh my God.
Yeah, we
What a
also do get
combination.
apple crisp after game.
That's
How do
what
you
I
guys
usually.
not get sick
Apple crisp.
the night before?
I don't know.
I think my body kind of just adjusted to it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you say there was something behind it, Jimmy? Like they want you to have a lot of dairy or something?
It was our trainer last year told us it gets your glycemic index up, and it's like it helps you sleep better, I guess, something like that. So now we always like kind of joke around that we're like getting our glycemic indexes up when we're on the road and just eating
The
ice cream.
glycemic index.
Oh, you got to cut that out. When we're eating a lot of ice cream on the road,
Wait, what?
I said my mom
Oh,
will be mad.
Jimmy's mom was a little upset. She listened to the episode from Monday, and Jimmy said one time, and she was not happy. She sent
No,
him
she wasn't.
a few messages that he better not curse this time.
Did it make the episode? Was it?
It did. I actually didn't even realize. I
I didn't even
It
realize.
was so quick, and he only said it once, and I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, she wasn't happy with him. She said those words should not be coming out of his mouth. So not today,
No.
Jim.
No.
Switching the topic from food to music, I want to know, what's your favorite song, Jimmy?
My favorite song, probably for like the last like couple years, my favorite song's been Valerie. But I think it's Amy Winehouse.
It's like, why don't you come over, Valerie?
Yeah.
It's
Such
a
a good
good
song. We
song.
were actually playing it in the training room yesterday. Our trainer was like, "Oh, like Jimmy, like what's your favorite hype song?" And I was like, honestly, I haven't been listening to that much music lately, but I was like, probably Valerie. Like it just always gets me in a good mood.
It's a catchy song.
I used to listen to the shower before every single game last year, so maybe I'll keep that tradition going.
Kendall, we got to know, what's your favorite song? I don't think we ever talked about it.
I like Taylor Swift right now. My favorite song.
Is
Okay.
Thneedville.
I've been listening. Do you know her albums? Like, do you know what folklore is and all that? Or no? Are you very
Couldn't tell you.
okay?
I
So
also
folklore
couldn't
is
tell
not
you.
new. It's like an older album. But I this summer started listening to it more, and there's a few songs on there that I just absolutely love, and songs Jimmy likes too. Jimmy
Yeah.
likes
I don't even know what the names of them are,
yeah, wait.
but
It's like My Tears Ricochet.
oh, I do like that one.
The one. What's the one that's
like
like
the
the
one
duet?
that's like,
I forget.
Don't call me kid.
Illicit Affairs.
Yeah,
That's
that one.
That's Jimmy's favorite. Jimmy also likes Antihero. I think that's your favorite.
Oh
Taylor
yeah,
Swift
I
song.
also used to play that song along with Valerie.
These are all like recent
In
like,
my
songs
pregame.
she made and produced.
No, these are older. Not older, like 2 years ago. The album she just released 1989 again. Do you
Wait, why is this thing hanging down here?
I don't know. I kind of tucked mine.
Oh, I wasn't sure if all of ours were supposed to be like that.
Oh,
Never
yeah,
mind then.
Yeah, no, I just kind of just
you
tucked
just
mine
made
away.
my heart drop. Jimmy, what is one or two words you would use to describe your personality?
Funny.
Oh.
I feel like I get a better word, but funny and like very, very carefree.
I think it's. I feel like it's really hard to really describe yourself in just one or two
It
words.
is. It is
Yeah.
very hard to describe yourself.
If you had to describe yourself in a movie
In a
or a
movie.
book,
Oh, book would be a tough one. I haven't read a book in a while.
same.
Yes, you are. He's reading Michael Orr right now.
Yeah, I haven't like. That's different though. Like I feel like he was like be like a character in a book, like a nonfiction.
Yeah, but it's still a book that you're reading.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
that
did
is-
you
that
think
is
about
true.
that, Eve? Did you see all that stuff come out?
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, I kind of heard about it like a while back. The movie was good though, but it's just crazy how like it's a whole complete different narrative
Yeah.
of like what actually happened. But
I
he's getting
was
his story
shocked.
out there now, so that's really what matters and what's important.
Yeah.
It made me sad because that was like my answer to what your favorite movie is was always Blind Tide, and now I like can't say that.
And I'm honestly, Blindside is still a top 5 movie. I think that
It's
it did
so
really
good.
Yeah, but it's not the same now that you know it's like not actually what happened.
Yeah. I feel like all movies like that though, like real stuff that they dramatize, like is not the same.
It's Hollywood. You're gonna
Yeah.
drag it.
Yeah. Because, like, even in the book, he said, like, he hates when people come up to him and they're like, oh, like, you're the guy from The Blind Side. And, like, because they just think of him from that
I
movie.
think that's cool. Like
It is cool, but, like, I mean, for him, when
Yeah.
you lived through it and went through it, like, it's... And then this
Yeah.
guy's playing your part who, like, they portray him as, like, illiterate and that he literally, like, can't even read.
Yeah,
He
that
was, like...
bad.
Like, he was like, that's just... Like, I was able to read and write. I just had trouble doing it. But the guy in the movie, like... It was just like really dumbed down.
Seemed very shy,
Yeah.
just like out the way.
Mhm.
Couldn't
Yeah,
talk for
they
himself.
almost portrayed him like you thought something was like a little
Yeah.
off, kind of.
You'd think if they made a movie, he probably would have still dropped his biography. It was a biography he dropped, right?
Yeah.
You think he still would have wrote his biography?
I think so too.
No, he was asking you a question.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like I still think he would have. I still think he would have dropped it. I'm reading like the second one though. I'm pretty sure, right?
What's the title of it?
When your back's against the wall.
Yes. Michael O.
I think audiobooks is like the new wave. I think it takes a lot for me to just sit there. And
Yeah,
read
it is. It is hard,
Yeah.
but
See, I'm the same way, but like the reason why I always want to get the podcast on video is because I do listen to a decent amount of podcasts, but I always watch them. Like I
Yeah.
feel weird, like just sitting there. Like I guess if I'm walking, but like if I want to listen to one, I would feel odd, like just sitting there with my headphones, like staring at the wall, like listening. Like I like having the video
Yeah, I
in front
fe-
of me.
yeah, I feel like people do like, and I mean, it just gives you something to watch at too.
Yeah. What's your favorite TV show right now besides Dance Moms? By
This
the
is not my
way,
favorite TV show.
by
You
the
just play
way-
that every single day.
by the way,
I'm
there's
actually
a
getting
Dance
so
Mom-
sick of it. It's
By-
on 24/7.
It's so good. Have you watched it?
I haven't, but are you guys rewatching it or are they like
Yeah,
still
for, like, the
producing
seventh
that?
I'm
time.
rewatching it for like the fourth time right now. You have to watch it. Like it's so good. You don't like it now, but at the beginning he was like, "Put on Abby Lee." Like it's
That's
so
because
good.
it's just so funny to see her scream at these
So is it on
innocent
TLC?
girls.
No, it's on Hulu now.
It's on Hulu now, but it was on
It's
TLC,
so
right?
ridiculous.
Lifetime.
Lifetime. So I think my mom watched it like previously, and I would kind of just like sit there in the living room, see they're really aggressive on these little kids.
It's
Yeah.
so
They kinda
nuts.
just
They
like
ended up
harp on
suing
at such
her.
a
So
young age.
nuts.
But there's after we talked about this on Monday, they posted something and the girls are like all having a reunion in 2024 and Abby's there too.
Oh my
But
god.
she still sued like the person. Abby's the one that did the suing.
No,
No, no,
they
no.
sued her, a few of the girls, because like I think what happened was they had to sign a contract and then if they wanted to get released from it early, you have to pay over like a ton of money.
These are
And-
little kids.
Yeah. And
So crazy.
but they
So
they were
crazy.
suing because they were like we left because like they were getting verbally abused basically. So it wasn't
Emotionally abused.
right. Yeah. But so Maddie and Mackenzie aren't at the reunion and Mackenzie posted a video yesterday like addressing it and she was like we have no issues with the girls but we just like don't want to go back in time if that makes sense. And I can't stand when people say stuff like that because it's like you wouldn't be someone if it wasn't for Dance Moms. So like you're not going to go to the reunion because you're like above it, yet that's why you're famous.
So she's throwing subliminals on social media and just
Yeah,
trying
I-
to get seen.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta also just like put all that stuff behind. Like I feel like it was so long ago now. Like
What do you mean? Like they should go or should?
yeah, no, they should.
Yeah. I
Like
think
go
it's
like
wrong.
see everyone. Like it's not like I mean, unless they have like horrible PTSD from
No,
it.
they don't because they
and
all
don't
just hung
want-
out. And Maddie and Mackenzie were the only ones that Abby like wasn't mean to. Well,
That actually
Mackenzie
is
sometimes.
so true.
So they're just like being mean to each other and like
Yeah, it's the teacher. It's just a nightmare.
till
Like,
this day, even though they've grown up and years have passed.
She actually ended up going to jail for like fraud or something. So
Abby
then
Lee.
JoJo Siwa is there too. Do you,
I know
yeah.
JoJo Siwa, yeah.
I mean,
Sometimes I think about Kim K. With the new series where on her son's Roblox they kind of dropped the tape and then she kind of like made
Oh,
a scene about it.
yeah.
You remember they kind of made a scene about it and she was upset about it. But like this is kind of like what you stepped into. Like this was like a conscious decision.
but
on
her
your
son
end.
shouldn't see her sex tape.
It shouldn't, but like
Wait, what?
It was her son Saint like was playing Roblox and her ads like relating to her sex tape or whatever kept coming up on his thing.
yeah, his son should see it. I think that's crazy.
What did someone
but-
like hack into it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's kind of ruthless actually. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, I think that's a little bit different, but I see what you're saying.
you kind of. I'm not saying that it's okay, but I'm just saying that like. This was a conscious decision on your end a couple
You
years
think?
ago. Like, yeah.
You think she released it?
Yeah, because you don't remember, like, the story behind it with Chris, her mother, how, like, she went to him with a different tape and was like, yeah, this tape is not good enough. Go back and make another one. Do you not know the full story behind the tape?
No.
How it was purposely, like, released for...
I've heard like conspiracy. Like a lot of people think she did it on purpose.
I think it's confirmed. I'm going to have to, like, look into it and get back to you guys, but... I do think it was like released purposely just for like the social media influence and just trying to reach audiences and all that hoopla.
Yeah. Jim, who's your favorite Kardashian?
This is the seventh
Chris.
time we brought the Kardashians.
Chris, good answer.
Chris, by far, she's so funny. She reminds me of my grandma.
She's hilarious.
And they both have short black hair.
What is something that people would be surprised to know about you besides the fact that you like reality TV?
I actually don't really like reality TV that much.
It's a joke.
Oh. Um, I play a lot of ping pong.
Golf at all?
I do golf during the off season a lot. I've actually golfed probably the most I have in the past year than in my whole entire life. I do like to juggle. Well, I started juggling when I was younger because I was just so bored one day and I wanted to learn how.
Mm-hmm.
But now every week we have like a juggling competition, and at the rink, like before practice, like
On
every
the
Monday.
ice?
No.
Oh, okay.
Every Monday, like one kid from each class juggles, and it's like a competition, and whoever wins like gets to do
How
the
do you
shootout.
win? If you
Or-
hold it the longest?
It depends. Like there's
Or
like
is
we
there
do tricks and
Oh,
then,
okay.
But
and
have
then
you guys,
and then our hockey ops director like chooses whoever he wants, and then that class does like the one shot drill.
what's the one-shot drill? Care to explain?
So we have 3 goalies. So like before we do like a scrimmage drill or something where we only need 2 goalies, our coach will be like one shot, and then whatever class is up like just goes on a breakaway, and then if they score on I don't know whatever goalie, that goalie's out for that drill.
Got it.
So yeah, that's where the juggling comes
a
from.
lot-
But I have been practicing my juggling a lot lately.
Good. So a lot goes on at the rink. Snack time, juggling, chess, darts, ping pong.
It's like a mansion.
Yeah, no,
of
it is like
activities.
we were saying the other day. It's like a country club kind of.
Oh.
And then we have the hot tub and the cold tub and the sauna room treatment if we want.
Oh, you have a sauna
It's a
room?
good setup. It's like a steam room, they
Oh,
call it.
okay.
So it's different than like a traditional hot sauna.
What is something that you are most proud of and something that's the most important to you in your life to date?
Wow. Well, I'm very proud of you.
Aw.
Oh, by the way, Ebe, we're in here at 8:30 a.m. because Ebe has a breakfast date today, and then he's going golfing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Golfing today. It's cold as heck.
It's supposed to be 20 degrees warmer around.
Oh,
like,
really?
Noon. Yeah,
Yeah,
around noon.
Oh, that's probably going to be super nice
Yeah,
then.
and I know the Penn State golf courses are closed, so it's our last day to get into Mountain View.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did
Mountain
she
View is
listen to
cool.
the last episode?
I don't know. I haven't asked her yet.
Mm.
I'm going to quiz her, though, once I get back. I'm going
Yeah.
to quiz her during breakfast. At minute 10:43, what did Kendall say to Jimmy?
Sorry, continue, Jimmy.
I guess I'm proud of like being able to come to a school like Penn State. It was something I worked for my whole entire life. And it felt good to get rewarded there. I'm on track to graduate, so I'm proud about that.
And when's that?
Next fall, this fall,
Oh,
right? Or spring?
Jimmy, this spring.
It's fall right now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
fall
so
right now.
spring 2024.
Doesn't feel like fall.
Yeah, no. Is it winter yet? When does winter start?
I think like December.
Yeah, winter starts much later
Oh,
than you
really?
think. Yeah.
Oh.
December, probably 10th, 1st.
Yeah, because when
Wow.
the worst month here, I think, is when we come back in January.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's when you're like, wow, this is cold. Like,
And
Frigid.
windy.
Yeah.
And windy.
Well, that's nice. You have a lot to be proud of.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming back. And
You're very
Eve,
welcome.
I hope you have fun on your date.
Yeah, where are you
today.
guys going?
We're going to Belfont. It's Early Towns Diner.
Okay.
Yeah, they got these really good hash browns
Oh, wow.
to die for. I'm not even a hash brown guy either.
Might have to check it out.
Yeah. But
Have you been a Naked Egg?
I've been a Naked Egg. It was a go-to spot like my early on years. They
Uh-huh.
took it off of Mucho. Haven't been back.
Really?
Yeah, they took it off of Mucho like last year.
I just used my mucho last night at Chipotle.
Yeah.
So I literally went to the off-camp. Have you been to the Chipotle downtown here?
I've been to all the Chipotles right here, yeah.
The Chipotle downtown is usually like the line super
Oh
long.
my
So
gosh, Did
busy.
you see the
Like-
video of them when they had?
Pushu Barstool?
Oh God, it was so gross.
It was all over
Wait,
the
what
place.
was it?
It was like food all over the place when they were serving.
It was
There,
when, it
no,
was, what was
it
like,
is the messiest Chipotle I've ever seen. I don't know how like like if I worked there, like every like 5 minutes, I would just wipe it down.
No, but there
Like, they
was
don't
like
even
a
care to
thing the
wipe
other
it.
day. It was like $6 bowl. I don't even know what it was. It was some deal, and it was like packed. So the guy's like rushing, and it literally just looks like slop. Like there was food all over the counter. Like it was
Damn.
disgusting.
Hear me out though. In the summer when I'm here and like people are usually at home on vacation.
Oh, it's probably the best.
It's probably the best. Like the
Yeah.
quantities, the quality.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I
it's
feel
so
like
good.
they're super understaffed because it's usually like one person from the tortillas, like all the way to the queso, and then like someone like I feel like they could use some help from other workers. But anyways, so I went to the Chipotle off campus last night because I was like, oh, it'll probably be better. Got there, ended up waiting like 10 minutes in line, and then they didn't have veggies or queso.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
So it was really tough, but yeah. Anyways, I used mucho last night, so
Yeah, there's a Chipotle struggle around
yeah,
here.
Yeah, one off campus isn't that good either.
yeah.
Yeah, their rice is just really soggy, and I'm not a fan of like soggy rice.
Mm-mm.
What's your favorite like Qdoba, Moe's, Chipotle?
I'm gonna have to go Chipotle. Like,
Really?
it's simple, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste the exact same way every time. like,
Uh-huh.
for the most part. I'm a fan of their queso. I'm not really a fan of Moe's.
Yeah.
Probably had it once. Qdoba never had it. Chipotle is just it's easy access.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had Qdoba either. I went to Moe's last year, and I thought it was pretty good.
I love Moe's.
Best Mexican spot here though, and I'm quoting this, Lupita's.
Really?
Lupita's is so good. But
I need to try
I don't
something
even know
else
what
from
that
there.
is.
It's remember when I got empanadas that one time?
they do sell empanadas. They're really good.
I was not a fan of them.
What?
In all honesty, yeah. Well, my grandma used to make us like homemade empanadas, and like bring them over for Sunday dinner, and they were unbelievable. Like she would make them from scratch.
like making the dough. and
Yeah, like
everything.
so good. So when I went there, I was like, oh, because it was like it's like authentic, and I was like, oh, maybe they'll taste similar. They were not similar at all, and they like weren't that good. But I want to try something else from there because like
The
I feel like
burrito
you
tacos.
can't.
The burrito
Yeah.
tacos. You know the tacos you dip in
Yup.
the sauce. with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
onions? You gotta try those.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try those next.
Oh, and tell Eve about the new place, the pizza place.
Oh, Giuseppe's. There's a new pizza place downtown. This is like a free ad, I guess. It's just like a New York style pizza place downtown. It's actually like super nice inside.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to really take that into consideration. 'cause
Yeah.
You're talking about New York style pizza. I'm from New York.
Yeah.
so
I don't know if
I
it's
hope
a
it's up to par.
if it's a chain. Like there's a Giuseppe's like by my house, and I don't know if it's the same one or if it's completely different. And Giuseppe is just a common Italian name.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely is, but
Even the
It's
font
like-
was the same.
oh, so then maybe it is.
I don't know.
It's like it's right next to GNC, I think. I think. Right?
Where Weirdos was.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's where the old Weirdos was.
So sad.
But yeah, no, I went in yesterday and got a slice. Pretty good. It was like $2.58 for a slice.
Mhm.
So that's pretty good price for like a good slice of pizza. Like it's not like you're going to like Canyon Pizza.
Yeah, there's a lot of places in State College like
Yeah.
opening up. There's Carter's Table, Oof Booth.
Yeah, Carter's Tables.
Carter's
I
Tables
haven't
is
been
so
there
good.
yet.
You ever heard of Oof Booth?
It's oof both.
It's what?
Is it actually Oafboaf though, or
Yeah,
do we
I
just
think so.
call it
I don't
that?
think it's oof boof.
So I know a waitress there. Shout out McKenna.
And she says oof boof.
She calls it Oof Booth. I mean, she has a Philly accent, so like probably, but she calls it Oof Booth.
I took French, so I should know.
It's
but
good.
I
That
know-
place is
Parle
good.
français?
Oui.
Je m'appelle Ibrahim. Comment tu t'appelles?
Oh.
That sounded really good.
That
Yeah.
did sound good.
My parents speak French, so I was.
Oh,
Oh
able-
my
really?
God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they're from Ivory Coast, which is in West Africa, and their first languages were French, and they came over
Really?
in 97, yeah. So I was able to learn
Wow.
just a little bit, but I speak another language.
That's pretty cool.
And I've been there twice in 2014 and 2018, so just living amongst people who speak French, like I was able to pick up on it.
Yeah,
and all
I-
that.
that's the
That's
coolest
amazing.
thing
I
ever.
didn't know that. I wish I knew you my freshman year when I got a C- in
Oh,
French
no.
3.
I failed French. Like honestly, learning French in a classroom and then going to like a French-speaking country.
That I
are
would.
two different things.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would want to do it like that.
Like-
I think that would be so
I don't
cool.
know why they haven't changed the way we learn though, because I feel like everyone, regardless what language, they're like, oh, when I go here, like I just picked it up. But like everyone that takes a language in school, like 2 months later, like can't remember anything.
Yeah.
Because they're
And
teaching
it's
us all the
tough.
conjugations and the the propagations and all that BS when
Yeah, when it's like we don't even know that in English.
yeah, like you don't know, people don't even know that in English. Like you should be teaching like how to like have a common conversation or a simple conversation.
Yeah.
Like, but they're just too focused on conjugation and grammar, and no one's really retaining information.
Mm-hmm. That's so
Yeah.
true.
Like,
That's very
there
cool.
were times
though.
even my mom couldn't help me with my homework because she was like, "What is this? This is
Yeah.
not French."
Yeah, it's so hard. That's really cool, though. I did not know that.
Yeah, that is
We'll have to
sweet.
talk about that again. We unfortunately have to get out of this room, though,
Oh.
because there is a class at 9:05 in here.
So
There's a class in here?
Well, they do a newscast in here.
Oh.
I'm Ibrahim.
I'm Kendall.
I'm Jimmy, and this is Gloves Off.
Woohoo.